Hi everyone, my name is Anna. Welcome to my channel. I'm a fashion stylist working for the modern bridal fashion brand based in Vancouver, and today I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons visiting the New York Bridal Fashion Week and One Fine Day Bridal Market specifically. I can tell you that it's a lot more complicated than you think, so let's get into it. So this is Anya from the past and this is Anya from the present. I've been working in the fashion industry for 5 years now, and these work trips are my favorite part of my work. I love that sense of anticipation and jumping into something unknown for you when you are going to represent your company and you have the responsibility of networking, making new connections, and probably representing the brand outside your town or your city. So it's important to remember that you're not going just to have fun, you're going to make an investment in your company. The flight was great. I was watching Wes Anderson movies. I landed at night, so that's what I saw when I landed in the New York City. But in the morning, I woke up to this view. First, we went to the Central Park with my best boss ever, Inga. Everything looked so movie-like that it was hard to believe it was real. The atmosphere of the busy big city mixed with the freedom, calmness of the nature, charm of the touristy people. That's how I experienced the Central Park. For me, the New York City is the capital of everything, like fashion, stock market, creativity, finance, anything. This city is so big and welcoming to everyone that the moment you land in it, you have the feeling that you can do anything and achieve anything in your life. After a walk in the Center Park, we had a very quick trip to the Museum of Modern Art. It was very large and diverse, with each floor dedicated to a different time period and style. Key memory for me was seeing the original Picasso paintings and huge halls of the modernist paintings. I'm a creative person, so I believe that the fine art is the endless source of inspiration and ideas for your job, fashion business in general. After the museum, we went shopping for the souvenirs and gifts for the loved ones. The gift store in MoMA, it's the best shop ever to shop the gifts for your family. Then it was time to go to the place where we will spend the rest of our trip, One Fine Day Bridal Market. It's worth adding a bit of the backstory and context here. I work for the brand of contemporary bridal clothing and accessories. We're a small, young brand that does high fashion items such as bridal pants, suits, and trend beyond the classic skirts and dresses. TEMPÉTE is the name of the brand. It's only 1 year on the market. Bridal markets such as One Fine Day Bridal Market are made for the wedding vendors so they can meet the wholesale buyers for the more distribution and sales. Brands are bringing their collection to the New York. They interact with the store owners around the world and try to make business contacts and get useful leads and then contracts. So this event could be a very big step in the development of the young brand as TEMPÉTE. We had booked place on the market for 4 meters absolutely without furniture. Organizers provide the possibility of renting the furniture, but we did not pay money for the furniture of the doubtful style. Our solution was the furniture with possibility of return in IKEA. We bought 2 chairs, a table, 2 racks for clothing, and a beautiful table for the jewelry. TaskRabbit was helping us to move it and put it all together. And just like that, the day before the market, we had everything ready to go. It was my job to lay out and steam the clothing we had brought from Vancouver in 2 huge suitcases. Besides our bridal market, we went to the different fashion events like Mélange de Blanc after party. There were many journalists from Elle. We were also invited to the presentation of Milanova collection. There were lots of delicious snacks, cocktails, and cool people from the fashion business and wedding planners. I was excited to get to know more and more people. I realized that at such parties, the hardest thing is not to scare people with your intention to make the useful connection. You just have to be honest, you just have to be yourself, and then people start to open up. The next 4 days of the bridal market were really busy for us. We were at the event from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and we stayed for more talks. We went to the hotel and emailed people we had managed to talk during the day and went to the bed to spend the next day in the same productive way. Although our schedule was quite exhausting and busy, I enjoyed every minute of it. We also had time to visit tourist spots. We went to the fun open mic stand-up show. We went to the PT bar for dinner on recommendation. Unfortunately, there were no celebrities there beside us. We also went to the really cool breakfast place that used to be a butcher shop. We went to a jazz music night where I felt like I was in romantic comedy set in the New York City. On the last day before going to the airport, we had time to visit the ice cream museum and go to the show of lights, where we managed to take a nap in one of the halls out of the tiredness. And that was the end of our work trip to New York. It was definitely a life-changing experience for me. I'm sure that in 2 years I'm gonna be recording vlogs from my day-to-day life in the New York City. For now, let's summarize what exactly One Fine Day Bridal Market has to offer. Let's start with the pros. This year they had a really big location with a good daylight, big windows, was bar, terrace, and high ceilings there, and the location was exactly in the city center. The second one, a great flow of wholesale buyers, many journalists and wedding planners who were open to dialogue. And the third one, I have to say about really helpful and caring organizers. And now I have a lot of say about the cons. The first one, really weak screening of the people who buy tickets or who attend the event. On one of the days, we were approached by a manufacturer from China who was trying to sell us his manufacturing services, like really cheap ones from the cheap fabrics, and then he started to take pictures of our designs, and there is the very high risk that at some point we will see our designs or patterns or fabrics going around the internet without our permission. The second one, poor preparation of the venue for the event. Yeah, I was telling that the venue was great, it was big and blah blah blah, but we were lucky we booked a room which was right in the entrance of the bridal market. But I was feeling so bad for the people who had to place in the very end of the market. Like there were 3 sectors, sector A, B and C. And the sector C was like a basement. It was no daylight in there. And you have to understand that the daylight, it's really important to make things look attractive to buyers, but nobody provided those people with additional lighting. The last one is really questionable furniture for rent. First of all, it was really old, it was outdated, it was old-fashioned, it was not versatile at all. You also could rent like expensive steamer, which were rusted with the red water inside it, which is disgusting because they know that you are selling the wedding dress, which is white. So now I want to share my tips on what to be prepared for when you go to the One Fine Day Bridal Market. Hire the PR agent or marketing agency specifically for the duration of the event. Quite a large number of potential wholesalers and resellers are already aware of this event, but they often go to the specific brand for a pre-booked appointment. So the more appointments you have scheduled in advance, the better, because counting only on passing people, it's not worth it. Also, do not think that it's gonna be enough to just lay out your things beautifully and sit down and wait for the people to approach you. Bridal Fashion Week is a very busy event and people just get tired of taking the initiative. So be prepared to take control. Never sit down, stand and meet with a smile and greet each person who passes by. Offer to learn more about your brand. This is the only way this trade event can bring you the results. Make sure to check the dates of the official Bridal Fashion Week in the New York City and compare them to the One Fine Day bridal market dates. In our case, the official fashion week ended the day earlier than our market, and so many people were already flying home from the New York. So the last day was quite slow due to the small number of the guests. In this free time, you can shoot content with your clothing on the models or just make content for the social media. Plan in advance what you will do in your free time so that you don't lose precious minutes at the event. And that's it. In conclusion, I really recommend One Fine Day Bridal Market for vendors, but it's important to remember that without putting in extra effort, this event will be little of use to you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, leave your like, leave your comment down below. I'm so curious whether you're about to attend the bridal fashion market in 2024 or you want to share your experience about the bridal fashion market, and let's exchange the opinions down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.